I found a last hookup text on my fiancée's phone before her bachelorette trip, so I canceled the wedding and walked away. Hey Reddit, I never thought I'd be the guy posting here, but I need some outside perspective before I completely spiral. 28M, just found a text on my fiancée's 27F phone that has me questioning everything. Our relationship, our future, and even the wedding that's just 3 weeks away. We've been together for 4 years. I met Qley at a mutual friend's lake house in Michigan, and from the moment we started talking, it felt easy, natural. She's smart, witty, ambitious, and comes from a really kind family. We moved in together after a year, and I proposed on our 3rd anniversary in front of her parents. Everything seemed perfect until last night. We were sitting on the couch, finalizing our wedding playlist. She got a notification on her phone while she was in the bathroom. It was from her maid of honor group chat. She usually doesn't care if I glance at her screen when we're together, and I wasn't snooping, I swear. The preview was just weird. It said, "Last hookup before the big day, lol, let's make it count, Qley." My heart dropped. I didn't even know how to process what I was seeing. I opened the chat. It was between Qley and her 3 closest girlfriends, Jenna, Marie, and Rachel. I read the last few messages quickly. Marie, you better be ready for Miami. One last wild weekend. Rachel, no regrets, babe. What happens at the Bachelorette stays at the Bachelorette. Jenna, last hookup before the big day, lol, let's make it count, Qley. Then Qley responded with, haha, y'all are wild. I'm not planning anything, but you know how tequila talks. I stared at the screen, frozen. I felt like I was reading a conversation between strangers. Qley isn't a party girl, at least not anymore. We'd had our share of wild nights back in college, sure, but since then, she's been grounded, focused on her career, and planning our life together. She came out of the bathroom, and I was still staring at her phone. She paused when she saw my face. Qley, everything okay? Me. What's this about a last hookup? Her face turned pale immediately. She grabbed the phone and looked at the screen. Qley, it's just a joke. We were messing around about the Bachelorette trip. You know how the girls are. I tried to stay calm. I asked her if she meant it. If she was even thinking about cheating on me before our wedding. Her response? No, of course not. Babe, it was a joke. I'd never do that to you. I love you. I'm marrying you. But it didn't sit right with me. If it was just a joke, why say, I'm not planning anything? Why leave it open like that? Why let your friends hype you up like cheating is some kind of rite of passage? I didn't yell. I didn't accuse. I just got up, grabbed my keys, and left. I drove around for 2 hours, ended up sleeping at my brother's place. He thinks I should postpone the wedding. My mom says it's probably nothing. But my gut tells me something is off. I want to believe her. But should I? Am I overreacting? Or is this a major red flag before the biggest decision of my life? I woke up at my brother's place with a pounding headache, not from drinking, but from overthinking. All night, my mind kept looping that message. Last hookup before the big day, lol, let's make it count, Qley. And Qley's response. Haha, y'all are wild. I'm not planning anything, but you know how tequila talks. I wasn't trying to play detective, but when your partner jokes about cheating days before your wedding, it doesn't feel like a joke anymore. It feels like a warning. Or worse, permission. Around 10 a.m., Qley texted me. Qley, please come home. I didn't sleep. I know how this looks, but it was never serious. I'd never cheat on you. Ever. Qley, let's talk. Please. I didn't respond right away. I needed clarity. So I did what any confused guy would do. I called Jenna. Yep, the same Jenna who sent the last hookup text. We'd always gotten along. She was wild, but honest. After some awkward small talk, I just asked her straight. Is Qley planning to cheat on me in Miami? She was silent for a few seconds, then sighed. No, dude. It was a joke. A bad one. Look, we always mess around like that. Qley loves you. I swear. But, if I'm being honest, I think she's been having some serious pre-wedding anxiety. Like, serious. I asked what she meant. She's scared. Not of you, just of forever. She's never been with anyone else long-term. You were her first serious relationship. I think all this wedding pressure is freaking her out. That made my stomach twist. So it was deeper than just a joke. I thanked Jenna and hung up. I went home that afternoon. Qley was sitting on the couch, puffy-eyed, clearly crying for hours. The moment I walked in, she jumped up and hugged me. Please don't leave me over this, she whispered. I was stupid. I didn't mean anything by it. We sat down and talked, really talked, for 2 hours. I asked her everything I was feeling. Do you want to get married? Do you feel like you're missing out on something? Would you actually cheat on me if the opportunity came up? She said, yes, I want to marry you more than anything. No, I'm not missing out. I'm scared, but not because of you, because I don't want to fail at this. No, I would never cheat. I shouldn't have joked like that. I was caught up in the moment, trying to sound cool or whatever. It was dumb. I wanted to believe her. And maybe part of me did. But another part still felt uneasy. If it was all innocent, why not shut it down in the group chat? Why not say, "Guys, don't even joke like that. I love my fiancé"? I asked her that too. She got quiet, then said, "Because I didn't want them to think I was boring." Isn't that stupid? It was, but also very human. She offered to cancel the Bachelorette trip. I told her not to yet. I said I needed time to think. We've spent 4 years together. One text shouldn't destroy everything, but it could reveal more than I realized. That night, I didn't sleep much. I lay next to her in bed, wondering, is this just cold feet or the beginning of a deeper problem? I told her I'd make my decision in a few days. The wedding is in 19 days now, and my world still feels like it's been split in two. 3 days passed. 3 long, mentally exhausting days where I couldn't focus on anything except that damn text and everything behind it. I tried to distract myself. Work, gym, even went golfing with my dad. But no matter what I did, my mind kept circling back to the same questions. Was she being honest with me now? Was it really just a stupid joke? Could I live the rest of my life wondering what happened on one trip to Miami? So I made a decision. I didn't want to be that guy, the paranoid groom, the overly controlling partner who canceled a wedding over an emoji and bad judgment. But I also didn't want to be that other guy, the one who ignored red flags and got blindsided a year into marriage. I needed peace of mind. So I did something I'm not proud of. I asked a favor from my cousin Emily, who happened to be good friends with one of the girls also going on the Bachelorette trip. I said, "I'm not asking you to spy. I just want to know if I'm marrying someone who's already halfway out the door." Emily agreed to keep her ears open. That weekend, the trip began. Miami, beach house, clubs, all the usual chaos. Qley FaceTimed me once when they arrived. She seemed relaxed, almost too relaxed. Then came Saturday night. Around midnight, I got a text from Emily. "Emily, you're not gonna like this." What followed was a screenshot. Her friend had posted a private story on Snapchat. In it, Qley was taking shots, dancing close with some random guy at a bar. Nothing overtly sexual, but not the way someone engaged should act either. In the background, one of her friends yelled, "One last wild night, baby." I stared at the screen for probably 10 minutes. I didn't text her. I didn't call. I just sat there, watching the video on loop. It wasn't proof of cheating, but it was proof of something deeper, disrespect. A complete disregard for my feelings or the commitment we were supposed to be building. The next morning, I packed up all the wedding documents, our RSVP list, and the folder where we were designing our honeymoon itinerary. I left them on the dining table with a note. "I saw the video. Maybe you didn't do anything, but I shouldn't have to question the woman I'm about to marry. I deserve someone who respects the commitment before it begins, not just when it's convenient. I'm not angry, but I am done. Please don't come home expecting things to go back to normal. They won't." I sent that message as a photo to her. I blocked her number right after. Later, I found out she flew home early, tried coming to my place. I didn't answer. She cried to my mom, texted my brother, even emailed me once saying it was just dancing, that I was blowing everything out of proportion. But here's the thing. If the roles were reversed, if I'd been at a strip club grinding on someone before my bachelor party, she would have ended it too. The wedding is canceled. My family and friends are split. Some say I did the right thing. Others think I should have given her a second chance. Me? I feel heartbreak, sure, but I also feel peace. And that's how I know I made the right call. So Reddit, was this a red flag, or did I just dodge a lifetime of walking on eggshells? I appreciate you watching till the end. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more content.